Welcome to another Fun Fact Friday with Cade Mark Law. Did you know about Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner? Did you know that she was born May 17, 1912, in Monroe, North Carolina? Did you know that she's responsible for inventing numerous products that we still use today? That's right, you can thank her for everything from the bathroom toilet paper holder, to walker attachments, to the backwasher used in some handicap showers. Here's how it all went down. You see, Shorty was born into a family of inventors. In other words, she was pretty much bred for this life. Her maternal grandfather, Robert Frohnberger, invented a tricolor light signal for trains and a stretcher with wheels for ambulances. Her father, Sidney Davidson, patented a clothes presser that could fit into a suitcase. Even her sister had that dog in her. She invented board games, creating the popular family tradition. Seeing all this greatness around her, by age 6, Kenner was already attempting to invent on her own. She had many ideas as a child, like a convertible roof that could go over the folding rumble seat of a car, a sponge tip at the end of an umbrella that would soak up rainwater, and even a portable ashtray that could attach itself to a cigarette pack. Yeah, we know, it's a child thinking about cigarette packs and ashtrays, but it was the 1900s, so you gotta give them a little bit of slack here. When her family moved to Washington, D.C. in 1924, she walked the halls of the USPTO to become familiar with the building and the patent process, because she knew she was built for this. Did you know that she graduated from high school in 1931 and began attending Howard University, VHU, before she had to drop out after a year and a half for financial reasons? See? Nothing's really changed. Higher education has never really been affordable for people of color, but we digress. Did you know she didn't let this stop her? She became a professional florist, opened her own shop in 1950, and she ran that shop for almost 30 years, all the while inventing things in her spare time. Did you know that her first patent came in 1956 for the sanitary belt? I know you're asking yourself, what's a sanitary belt? The sanitary belt was a device that aimed to prevent leakage of menstrual blood on clothing, which was a common problem for women of the time. Did you know that the Sewn Nap Pat Company got word of her invention and contacted her intending to purchase and market it, but when they found out she was black, they rescinded their offer? The woman was a florist and still couldn't get her flowers. You see, due to the ubiquitous and united front of discrimination against black people during the time period, many black inventors would hire a trusted white ally to submit their paperwork on their behalf, or to present as the face of the company, much like modern black homeowners today, who replace their own family portraits in their home with white pictures to get a fair offer. Black people have long had to hide in plain sight just to get what's right. By Kenner representing herself, the dominant society wouldn't allow her to have access to capital, which would have set her family up with generational wealth. Beltless pads were invented in the 1970s, and as tampons became more popular, women stopped using sanitary belts altogether. Did you know that by not being able to strike while the iron was hot, Kenner never made any money off the sanitary belt because her patent expired and became public domain, allowing it to be manufactured freely on October 19, 1982, and by then, women were using tampons and other devices. Did you know that despite this woman still became the most decorated black female inventor of her generation? No, of all time? Between 1956 and 1987, she received 5 total patents for her household and personal item creations, and currently holds the record for most patents awarded to a black woman. She lived a long, happy life and died in 2006 at the age of 93. Did you know any of this? Well, now you do. Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner, the woman who was born to invent, a pioneer for black inventors, the woman that made diva cups, better handicap showers, and the debate on which side the toilet paper should face on the holder possible, and the subject of our Fun Fact Friday. Protect your brand, grow your business. Cade Mark Law, Fun Fact Friday, Black History Month.